Hello, everybody. Hi there. Okay, just let me set up everything as always. 1 second. Okay, and I'm here. Though I'm a little bit dark today. So I'm just going to switch on the light. Make this a little bit more bright, hopefully. Okay, I think almost there. Wait a second. Now, like, this is perfect. Okay. Just let me finish a couple of things for the stream. Alright, and that's it. Welcome to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Okay. Yesterday we completed Here Lies the Abyss, which was amazing. That quest, I like it so much. It's really original. I got to tell you that from all RPGs I have played. Dragon Age always comes with really original plots and quests, really interesting. One of my favorite quests ever, not only of the Dragon Age games, but of all, is this one, Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. But we're not going to do it today. I think I'm going to wait a couple of days, because before I would like to complete some companions quests. That is what we're going to do today. So we've got Memories of the Grey. I think we're not going to do this one today. We're going to do Dorian's quest. We're going to do Sarah's one. And Before the Dawn. What is this? Smuggler Letters. I do not know where is that quest. Oh, maybe in the Emerald Graves. Yeah, and I think that today we're going to go to the Emerald Graves as well. And we're also going to do Crestwood's quest. But first of all, I'm going to mark Dorian's quest. Though we need to speak with a lot of people in the castle, with a lot. Because we just finished yesterday's quest and I did not speak with any of my companions, so we need to see what they say about what happened.
And
because there are
what else did Lady
cutscenes.
Percy say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I help? Or a dangerous one? Her threat makes no sense. Or a dangerous one, yeah.
Should I post more guards outside your room?
That should be unnecessary, Inquisitor. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
I hope it doesn't wear on you. That's putting it mildly. Are you excusing her? I think I like this one.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I'll leave you be. Discuss them with me. Yeah, discuss them
I
with
have time
me.
if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss.
She's going to finally chill out.
Right on the parlor floor. In front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Jennar still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
She's so cute! And Ribbons, hello, welcome here. I'm so happy that you're using the new emote that I just drew yesterday. And Maria, welcome to you as well. And Hilmar, hi! How is everyone doing? You're really welcome, and thank you for coming. I hope that you're doing really good. Today, just to give you a little bit of context, I'm going to do companions quests because they're really interesting. There are a lot of cutscenes like this one we're seeing right now. And because I want to only stream the main game and the companions quest, we're going to do one day main quest, one day companions quest, and just like that. Because yeah, maybe for next week I will finish the game. I'm good. Got platinum in Bloodborne last night. That is so good, Hilmar. Oh my goodness, you're such a, how would I say it? An incredible, more than incredible. That you obtained the platinum of the Souls-like games. You're amazing. You're so talented, and that's so cool. I wish I could see you play because that must be unbelievable. But yeah, I'm so happy for you, Hilmar. And which is going to be your next game? I wonder. Maybe you're going to play this new Souls-like game that is going to come out next week. The Wukong was called Wukong, because I believe that it's Souls-like, that new Chinese game that is going to be released. Nah, I am just stubborn. Well, it takes a lot of stubbornness to keep trying until you beat those games. Almost everybody that I have spoken about that they like Souls-like games is that they try once and once again until they get used to the controls, the weapons, the movements of the enemies as well. And well, but I personally believe that that is also talent, because not everybody can beat those games. I will play Black Myth. Wukong! Exactly, Wukong! It's going to be released next week, and I'm going to see a couple of streamers play it. I'm pretty sure that Candy Moore said that she was going to stream it, so I will go to one of her streams and watch her. So yeah, and I think that visually that game is going to be so pretty. So pretty. But yeah, enjoy it, Hilmar, enjoy it, because you're one of those people that I'm pretty sure that you're also going to obtain the platinum of that game. Alright, let me see what I am responding to Josie, which she's my bestie in this run. I think that all my companions are going to be my best friends. Because in this game, what I love is that the relationship that you can gain with your companions can be so close, and it feels so real because each one of them have got a different personality, a different backstory, and that is so relatable because they're really different, and that is something really weird, really real, because not everybody is the same. And in a video game, when I see NPCs or companions that aligned with the same values, it makes it worth less believable. And in this one, this is what I like, because everybody has different opinions, different backstories. They even have a different evolution, and I love it so much. Okay, Josephine, I didn't think about it a bit more than that. Do you always read so much? I didn't think about it.
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
I think you're delightful. And I know that her romance is adorable. You can romance her if you're a female, or, well, if you're a female Inquisitor or a male Inquisitor. And I know that it's adorable, her romance. You needed a break. I think you're invaluable. It's a big long way. You need a break.
You've been working continually since I
Exactly.
met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going.
She is a
But I
workaholic.
leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
That is so good. We need to take rests from time to time when we're working. I think that is something really, really much needed, but in the society that we live nowadays, it seems that we only need to do productive things. And I don't like that at all. Okay. Ah, open, open. I'm going to speak back to her and see if there's anything new.
Sister Liliana says the guests are on their way. The last inheritances are discovered, and taupe is not a spring color.
Good. Tell her we've prepared their best stateroom. The inheritors will be contacted, and yes, it absolutely is. We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the field.
Oh, of course.
Even Liliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
Tell them I do speak for her, but I never saw Andraste. Tell them nothing. But I never saw Andraste.
It's not Andraste who saved me.
Few people outside Skyhold know it was Divine Justinia who delivered you from the Fade. You could attempt to tell Val Royal citizens the truth, though it may not be as inspiring as they hope.
Hello, bro! Hello, brother. Thank you so much for coming and for the resub. 5 months! That's a lot. Thank you for your support. It means a lot. How are you doing? And I love the Pikachu emote. Oh my goodness. This is so hard for me because I'm a Dalish elf. I believe in the old gods and in the elven gods. So for me, these dialogues in which this game has a really strong Andrastian religion component, that is so difficult to decide because the game wants you to choose that, yeah, you're the maker's messenger on Andrastes, and sometimes it's really hard for me because I want my Inquisitor to maintain her beliefs, but also at the same time, because I'm a public figure of a really big group of people, like is Inquisition. I don't even know which specific name is for congregation, maybe? Well, the Inquisition is incredible. It has got an army. It has got kind of politicians. So we're a big movement. So I also need to give a public face for the people to sympathize with our with whatever we want to do, and it's so hard to stay true to the other people and to myself. I hope that has made sense. Tell them I do speak for her. Say Andraste loves us all. Tell them it wasn't interesting. Say Andraste loves us all. That's
Tell
it,
these
I think.
petitioners Andraste said she cares for us, always, as she walks by the Maker's side.
A fine sentiment. We will have it proclaimed in Val Royal.
Yeah, I believe that I just need to do this. Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Okay, I think that's
Let's
so.
speak later.
Farewell.
By the way, now that I'm in the war table, I need to send my people to missions because the missions take so much time, so much real time. You do the best. Thank you, brother. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Okay. Let me see. Orlais. Defeat Marquis Buffon. Marquis Buffon has been killed, along with Lady Lagaspi and her Venatory allies. Thanks to Sister Liliana's scouts, we were able to gain convert entry into the fortress. Although the Venatory still managed to use their magic against the Grey Wardens to significant effect. The Grey Wardens have taken losses, but their morale remains high, and their loyalty to the Inquisition is undisputed. That is so good. Alliances. But we have established elements with the two bolts, their inner hatred, and the Inquisition. Okay, this is quests related to two noble families of Orlais. It doesn't really have a real impact for the game. Trust. Knight Enchanter Cosette sends her thanks. As promised, she has provided us with what she learned of the Venatory. Commander Helene, thank you. Identify the Venatory agent. As you can see, this takes 19 hours, 15 hours, or 20 hours. So this is going to take almost a day. And I think I'm going to send Liliana because Have the Aaron Bull tell the band how to eliminate the Bard, Smuggler, the Mortalitasi. Yeah, I will probably choose Liliana for this. She always knows how to manage quests that they have to do with the spies and everything because she's the spy master after all. So basically what happens here is that we need to identify a Venatori agent that is in Navarra, if I'm not wrong, which is another country. So
Inquisitor.
yeah, Liliana is the one to go. Now, the College of Magi. This takes almost 7 hours, or 5 hours. I'm going to actually read the description. A situation is unfolding in the Navarran city of Cumberland, location of the College of Magi, which until the outbreak of the Mage Rebellion was the philosophical heart of the circles of Magi. Now mostly abandoned, it has become the home to a number of Mage refugees. This has drawn the ire of local citizens, and mobs are threatening to assault the college and burn it to the ground, with Duke Sandral annexes doing nothing to stop them. Inquisition agents suspect that Venatori agents are behind the mobs, looking to recover artifacts from the college once its magical defenses are breached. So Cullen tells us, send and force to occupy the college. We can protect the innocents and recover anything useful. I like how he thinks. Josephine says, use diplomacy with Duke Sandral. He must convince Cullen.
All right.
I'm going to send Cullen. Now for this. Lady Tybalt is asking for closer tiny access trading partners as she tries to circumvent the traditional blockages of alliances in the capital. Some houses have stitched sites, others ceded holdings entirely to avoid the shame of officially losing all standing. More and more, they are concerned with Stalin and alliance over whatever objections they stated about the Inquisition. And I think I'm going to choose Josephine, because she's the one free remaining. And I know that Josephine is the best one that manages missions that have to do with Orlesians. We gain her trust with the alliances. If we're willing to continue the relationship, it is only fitting that we strengthen those ties. Yeah.
Inquisitor.
You go there. And I'm going to unlock this new area, which is the Emerald Graves. We've been contacted by Fairbanks, who says he has information of value to the Inquisition. He offers to trade the information in exchange for the Inquisition's help in eliminating a dangerous rebel band, calling themselves the Freemen of the Dales. There have been reported sightings of their rebels all over the Dales, where they have caused significant problems for Elysian troops. Uprooting them could be a good move for us. First, let us see what Fairbanks has to say. He's hiding out somewhere in the Emerald Graves, a legendary Dalish forest. My spies report that he is well acquainted with the area and its terrain. He could prove useful, as said, if we chose to trust him. Liliana. So, secrets. At your word, I'll send emissaries to meet Fairbanks, along hidden agents to watch him. Yes. And this area is my favorite one of the entire game. Okay, Scout Harding made contact with Fairbanks and his people from the Emerald Graves, and had run in with the rebel freemen of the Dales. They are as violent as we've been led to believe. As for Fairbanks, Harding was unable to coax much from him. He will only share what he knows with the Herald of Andraste, it seems. Fairbanks is holding his information close to his chest. I wonder if he might relate to something bigger than just the Freemen of the Dales. If there is a chance at all, then we must learn all we can from him. Harding has set up an outpost in the Emerald Graves. Be careful, Inquisitor. The Forest of the Graves is treacherous, and home to enemies, both new and ancient. Okay, but not now. We're not going to go there now. Okay, so we need to continue speaking with our companions. We need to speak with Beric, with Solas, because I'm pretty sure that we're going to unlock a new romantic scene with him, so I need to see that. And Vivian, yeah, we need to speak with absolutely everybody. Okay, Beric, how are you doing?
I knew Stroud, you know, not well. He led the Wardens near Kirkwall. Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero when it mattered. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. This story's no good for heroes.
I sacrificed Stroud yesterday when we were leaving the Fade. And this music that we're listening to was the main theme in Dragon Age 2 when you were at your house. And it brings me so many memories. Vibe check! Okay, brother! How's everyone doing? Anyone wants to share something important? I do not know if I got anything important to share today with you guys. Well, the only thing that is noticeable for me is that I have bought a walk pad because I work from home and I work in a desk 8 hours a day, so I decided that it's time to move and do some exercise. So yeah, I have bought a walk pad to at the same time as I work. I'm walking, so yeah, I'm going to try and be healthy that way, and that is something new to speak about. So if you have anything else to say, just share it over here. Okay, at least Hawk survived. We heroes might make it. We will be the last. We heroes might make it.
Some of us heroes will make it. We're just too amazing to die.
Well, if we're both still standing at the end of all this, I'll buy the drinks. Hawk asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where she's going. Fenris needs to know. Maker, I'm glad I won't be doing this in person.
Fenris!
Write some letters. Excuse me.
Fenris was my romantic partner in the second game, and the romance is so good.
Sorry, I really need to write some letters.
Oh.
Another time, all right?
Okay, Varric, another time. Soli, how are you doing?
Inquisitor, Do you have a moment?
Of course, little one.
What were you like before the anchor? Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your spirit?
No, not really. How should I know? Get to the point. Yeah, there's something that he has been thinking about and he wants answers. And it has to do with the mark, so no, not really.
I don't believe so.
Ah.
Why do you ask?
You show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories of the Fade. You are not what I expected.
I'm just like everyone else. You make that sound bad. What did you expect? Yeah, I think I'm just a normal elf that extraordinary circumstances has happened to me.
I don't think of myself as different from anyone.
Perhaps not in the form of your body, no. You have shown subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I expected. If the Dalish could raise someone with a spirit like yours, have I misjudged them?
Yes, honestly, not really. No, I am who I am. This is so hard. Sometimes, what does he want? Yes,
I
I
don't
think.
hold the Dalish up as perfect, but we have something worth honoring. A memory of the ancient ways.
Perhaps that is it. I suppose it must be. Most people act with so little understanding of the world, but not you.
So what does this mean, Solas?
It means I have not forgotten the kiss.
Let it go, Solas. Neither have I. Neither have I.
Good.
Hey, do not
go.
walk away.
It would be kinder in the long run. But but losing you would.
He's so madly in love. I know.
Lath ma Vhenan.
What has he said? But I'm pretty sure that it was so romantic. Ah. They're so cute. Yeah, okay, so Solas, everything that he's told about himself is that he has been alone for a time, and he's got a complicated past, that is for sure. That is for sure. So I'm speaking from the things that I know of the game, from this game. I'm not going to say anything else because, yeah, I have played this game before, so there are some things that I already know. I'm just going to speak to you as the things that we know until now. But yeah, definitely, this man, something has happened to him that he's really troubled in his mind. Maybe there's something that he hasn't resolved, and that is why it's so difficult for him to open to other people, and that he has been alone. After all, he was a mage, an apostate mage, and you're not supposed to be an apostate. If they caught you and you're an apostate mage, you could be dead. So that is not really good. He looks like a bold Mr. Spock. He does, but he's adorable. He's adorable. Oh yeah, I have already saved Leliana. I want to speak with her. There's another cutscene.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
She's still dwelling with this. So the beginning of the game, what happened at the beginning of the game is that a temple exploded, killing thousands of people, and the divine, which is the most holiest figure of the religion in this country, she died. And the thing is that in the same place that she died, I survived. It seems that I was in that place, and I was the only one who survived in that explosion. And Leliana was her left hand. No, her right hand, I believe. And she's still dwelling on it because she was really close to the divine, really close. Hello, my love, and welcome here. Thank you for coming. So, yeah, she's still wondering what was about her, what came from her, and why I was the one who survived and she didn't. I had to save myself. She saved me. I tried to save. She saved me. I'm just going to be honest with her about this.
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
I'm sorry, but no, you don't understand. Oh no. No, this is so heartless to say her this last option, so yeah, I'm sorry, but no.
I'm sorry, Leliana. That was it.
There are no answers in the Fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
Oh, she feels definitely so guilty. There is no way that she's going to change her mind about what happened.
You've joined a fellowship with a distinguished history. Knight enchanters have long served the divine.
I chose this for that reason. We're missing one of those. We're missing one of those.
Alas, we are lacking one at the moment.
Indeed.
Sorry.
all right. I was thinking it even as you said it. No matter, you have chosen well, and are in good company. I had friends who were knight enchanters, who served at Justinia's side, who died with her. It's good to see new mages keeping this flame alive.
I think that you can be also a knight enchanter in the first game. Any updates?
Anything I should know? I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven, should Corypheus or his lackeys return. So far nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time. That is something at least.
Okay, any updates?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay, I think now it's time to do Dorian's quest, because he's just here. So I'm going to speak to him. Oh, wait a second, I need to turn in research. So, I'm just going to save before anything else. Alright, Dorian. He's not going to like this.
You have remarkably little here on early to winter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda. But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
Such a critic. What are you looking for? Not to your standards? Not to your standards.
I see my library isn't up to your exacting standards.
It's alarmingly chaotic. I found a copy of the Oribalian in what seemed to be the Antivan Classics section.
How scandalous. Someone alert the Magisterium.
You laugh, but in some places there are punishments for that. Did I see something by Genitivi here? I could have sworn.
What is this about, Dorian?
When everyone returned, they told us about your tumble into the Abyssal Rift. You went into the Fade. Physically went in. Are you... all right?
I kind of relate to Dorian because I'm also someone really picky when I'm storing my books. I like them to be exactly in the place that they belong, and they're kind of classified between gender and also how they look. You know, how is this called of the books? Let me show you. This part of the book, I do not know which is the English name, but I'm also really picky on how, depending on how this looks like, I like to sort some books next to each other. So yeah, I understand what he means. It was horrible. I don't want to talk about it. I learned so much. We lost Stroud. Oh. If I was my character, she's really empathetic, so she has on her mind everyone that has lost their lives in this whole adventure since the beginning.
Stroud is gone.
The Fade is an ordeal under normal circumstances. To be the only real thing there, beyond description. That you made it out at all is a miracle. You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years. Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison...
I wish you'd been there. That sport consolidation. Should I be proud? I was lucky. I was lucky.
You're right. I was fortunate.
Indeed. Although there is cause for concern. If you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow.
That is true.
Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice,
Yes.
keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
And too many people are going to try to do this, which is really dangerous. I agree.
That's a good idea.
There are enough idiots in the world who think if they just use enough blood magic, their problems will vanish. It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need. What I do need is a copy of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus' real name. If I can prove he was a grasping ankle-biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right off.
I think that Dorian is actually such a smart man, because of the way that he he thinks and the way that he acts, the things that he do for the Inquisition, for the entire world, and also for his country, Tevinter, he's looking for the great good. So he doesn't really matter. Well, it matters to him that we are from the south, Ferelden, and a Orlesian country, and he's from Tevinter. He's really aware of that, but he works in the greater good for everybody, and he deeply cares about humanity. And you can only realize that reading between the lines and when you're talking with him and the things that he do. So the game doesn't really tell you about the people's intentions. You have to pay attention about how the characters talk to you, what they talk about, and how they act. Okay, again, Dorian.
The questions. What will people say?
Your father sent a letter. Yes.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father? I see. And what does Magister Hallwood want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
Would he do that? It could be a Venatori plot. I won't let him. If I was my character, yeah, I would definitely suspect that this is a Venatori plot.
This could be the Venatori. Lure us somewhere remote, then an ambush.
Perhaps. Although this does look like my father's penmanship. Or could he have joined the Venatori? No, that can't. Well, anything is possible. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
What's the issue between you?
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
There's no point. You should talk to him. Okay, let's go.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
Yes, okay, so bring Dorian to the guild and Lantern. That is in the hinterlands. I'm just going to save. And let's go. Okay, hinterlands. Right here, yes. And who am I going to bring with me? Dorian. Barrick. Oh, Barrick's card has changed. Oh. Okay, I think I'm going to bring Barrick with me. And who else could be good? I think that Cassandra. Yeah, I think that Cassandra cares about Dorian as well. And I always like to bring with me each companion type. I mean, a rogue, a warrior, and a mage. So I have different companions with me.
There might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Grandmother, you heard about Haven. It's destroyed. Completely gone.
Don't talk about it, Mother. If Father knows, I have to please.
You should go to them. Let the dreams just be dreams. I would love
Okay, the girl and the lantern. Let's go. I remember that it was a little bit tricky, the conversation that you have here. Because Dorian's story and where he comes from, his personal situation is so complicated as well. Wasn't I supposed to be here? Bring Dorian to the Golden Lantern. Maybe I need to be alone with him? I think that the game has bugged. I think that you go inside to this place and the cutscene is triggered. So I do not really understand. Let's try again. Okay, now it works. There was a tiny bug.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
Just talk to him. Maybe I should go. Phew. He has a right to be angry. Yeah, he has a right to be angry.
Considering you lied to get him here, Dorian has every right to be furious.
Exactly.
You don't know the half of it. But maybe you should.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
Yeah. Why is it an issue? Yeah, because in Tevinter, they do not see correct that people from the same gender that they are together.
That's a big concern in Tevinter then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
The company of men. Give your father a chance. The thing is that this is so messed up that I'm not going to be the one that tells Dorian to give his father a chance, because Dorian has been suffering his whole life for his parents, that he wanted him to be, as he has told, the perfect mage, to acquire the perfect standard, and then to possibly marry a woman and have more kids to make the perfect union, you know. So that is so sick, and also so incorrect, that I see so bad that these people just do not respect as each other is, as their own son is. So yeah. Walk away. What is this about? Okay, I'm going to try and be neutral with him, but the thing is that I want Dorian to decide what he wants to do with his father. He's the one that needs to decide, and I will support him.
So that's what all of this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only
That is
wanted
disgusting.
what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
You didn't let him speak. Don't leave it like this. Let's get it out of here. Are we done? Okay, and now is where I personally think that Dorian should choose whatever feels good for him, and he clearly does not want to do anything with his father. His father tried to change him how he is, and that is unforgivable. The thing is that I think that Dorian has something unresolved with this situation. So I think that even if he cannot really change what has happened, and the past hurts and it defines you, who you are in the present, I think that Dorian needs to deal with his past, to not keep overthinking, because he's full of rage. After all, he's, well, not full of rage, I would say that he's full of hurt of what his father tried to do to him. So I think that he needs to find peace on that and just resolve it the way that he needs to resolve it. So maybe I choose this one, but maybe he's going to disapprove. But I want to choose this one because, yeah, I think that he needs to decide what he wants to do with this situation, so he doesn't dwell in it for the rest of his life.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
Okay, maybe this has gone right. But yeah, I really like that this game, it reminds me a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3 in the sense that they set up characters with different backstories that many people can identify with in real life.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
What did he do exactly? I'm going to ask him if he's alright first.
Are you alright?
No, not really.
I'm sorry, Dorian.
Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
Oh, damn it, I miss I missed the question. Well, yeah, but I'm pretty sure that his father tried some kind of blood magic to change him, and maybe Dorian realized in the last moment, or in the last moment his father tried to back down and Dorian realized. So yeah. You led me on. You're brave. It was entertaining. You're troubled. Led me on.
I think you led me on, actually.
Ah, the flirting. You're a remarkable woman, Inquisitor. I mean that in the best way.
Oh!
In another life, I meant no offense. I'll desist if you prefer.
No! I wasn't flirting! I wanted to give you my support, Dorian. I just don't do it again. We can be friends.
No harm done. Now we can be friends.
I'd like that. At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Okay. This is the only thing that I do not like about Mother Giselle, which is this woman here, is that she just does not respect Dorian's decisions, and Dorian's identity is the only thing that I dislike about her. Because since the beginning of the game, we have seen that she's a woman that cares about the people in war, the refugees and everybody, and she takes a lot of risks, but with Dorian, she doesn't take the best decision at all. Okay, Vhenan! Hello! Welcome here, how are you doing? How is everything, Vhenan? Thank you for coming.
You have joined the ranks of the most select mages. You should be commended. So few have the discipline necessary.
You're a knight enchanter?
I didn't realize you were a knight enchanter, Vivienne.
Of course I am, darling. Knight enchanters serve in the highest echelons of the Chantry and Circle. Where else would I be?
I'm glad you approve. We're the best. I beg your pardon. Yeah, I'm glad you approve.
I'm pleased you approve of my choice.
Yeah.
You have your moments, my dear.
Okay, never mind. Is there going to be any new cutscenes with her?
You walked physically through the Fade. Please tell me what you remember.
It wasn't the first time. I prefer not to. It was horrible. It was fascinating. I think I'm going to say it's fascinating.
In all the times I've been to the Fade, I've never seen it react so strongly to my presence.
No one else has physically entered the Fade since the Magisters assaulted the Golden City. Oh, I'm positively envious right now.
I need to bring her with me on another playthrough.
Yes?
Okay. No new cutscenes with her, but there's a quest down here with Barrick, maybe. Okay, I'm just going to save. I'm good, just been chilling and grinding. And yourself? That is so good, Tina. I'm really good as well, thank you for asking. This week I have vacations, so...
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
I'm resting a lot, and it was so much needed because sometimes I feel that summer can be so long and so exhausting that I definitely needed a week to sleep a little more, rest a little more, so not bad. Oh, do you believe I'm the Herald?
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit, this is going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided
He
by
does?
some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
You believe in Andraste? Yeah, I'm going to ask the question first.
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's not to like? I don't have a nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
Are those my only options? Could be both. Are those my only options?
Why are those my only options?
Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, lived.
That is a lot.
An army of demons. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
Yeah, it's hard not to believe in religion or something like that. I see your point. I'm not the chosen one. I see your point.
I'm starting to see your point.
Just try to warn me before falling into the Fade again, would you? I hate that place.
Okay. Oh! And who are you? She has just appeared here. Randomly? I guess that is the quest. I better rise on ultra hard last week! Come on, Thedas! That is so good! I feel so proud of you. You beat it the first game, I believe. Was the DLC included? Because I know that the DLC of the first game is so hard with those bear machines. I remember that they were so difficult, but that is amazing. Congratulations. Okay, Varric.
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Bianca? That Bianca? No DLC, just base game. Well, the base game is challenging enough to beat it on ultra hard, Thedas. So that was amazing. Are you going to play now the DLC or Forbidden West? I wanted actually to play Horizon this summer because I kind of link, for some reason, I kind of link summer with Horizon Zero Dawn games. But yeah, it's amazing. I love that saga so much. I want to play the third game so badly, but I do not really know when it's going to be released. I think at least a couple of years or maybe 3. Bianca, like the crossbow?
Your name is Bianca.
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
You're a friend of Barrick?
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
It's a pleasure. You two look nervous. You two look nervous.
Why do you both look like cats that got into the cream?
She's taken a huge risk coming here herself. Maybe for both of us.
You're such a worrier. There's a giant hole in the sky. I think the Merchants Guild has bigger things to think about.
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a deep roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
Wow, this happened in the second game, so this is great trouble. Is that their only way in?
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the Tig?
Navigating the deep roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, darkspawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Who leaked their location?
Who could have given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
Okay, what else? And Bianca know where it is?
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her.
Of
Right
course
after the
he did.
expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
Wasn't the Thigh in Kirkwall?
You can get there from Orlais. It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
Yes, this is something that really fascinates me about the Dwarven culture in Dragon Age Inquisition. The dwarves also come from the mountains, as almost every mythology about dwarves. They're really connected to the mountain, to rocks. They're really grounded creatures. And the thing that fascinates me is that the dwarves are really, really old living beings. And they had cities all over the underground, of all over the known world. And they had all the cities connected between them. And the places that they were connected were called the deep roads. So you can imagine like a subway, for example, that connects one place to another. Well, imagine that, but with cities and roads under the ground. It's fascinating. And in the first game and in the second one, you explore the deep roads. And also there's the DLC that we will play together. That is also, it happens in the deep roads, and it's incredible. And I really like the Dwarven lore that people develop in every single video game and books. I really find them fascinating. I bet Forbidden West when it came out, so no plans to replay it. Maybe the next time I'll do Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West playthrough. Right now I'm building the community Minecraft server, getting closer to the launch day. That is amazing, Tina. That is amazing. Other than that, I may do speedrun in Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode or Hollow Knight playthrough amongst the games I'm currently playing. I like the decisions that, well, the options that you've got. I remember that I watched you play Baldur's Gate 3 when I met you a few months ago. And wow, if you actually beat the honor mode, if I'm not wrong. You obtained the golden dice. So you must be a really good player of that game. So another playthrough would be really good. By the way, I do not really know if the new... Yeah, I think that the new patch that is going to be released is also for PC, right? So maybe the perfect moment to replay Baldur's Gate 3 will be when that patch is going to be released. So yeah, and Hollow Knight is another game that I like the aesthetic so much. It's really cute, but also I know that that game is challenging. So yeah, definitely your options are really good. Just choose whatever you feel like. We should shut this down.
We need
yes.
to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help.
She's so
Try not to leave
cute.
me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Okay, so now we need to do Varric's quest as well today.
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Inquisitorialness? Let's talk about that lead.
About that lead of yours, Varric.
Sure. The sooner we take care of it, the better.
Do you trust information?
Do you think this lead of hers is real?
Bianca's too much of a researcher to pass me information without verifying it first. But if you're asking whether she'd lie to us, maybe set us up, it's possible. Not likely, though. She risked the wrath of the guild coming in person. A message would have sufficed. Whatever she found in that entrance shook her up. That worries me.
Never mind.
Carry on.
Okay, I think I'm going to speak with Solas once again. After the scene that we've got. In case there's anything new. Hello, that's the only thing that he told me? What about Lath?
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shira.
Oh, come on, Solas. Okay. Cullen. I need to speak with him. Maybe there's a new... Yes, a new cutscene.
Gloat all you like. I have this one.
Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you.
Why do I even... Inquisitor.
Oh, do not get up. Come on.
Does this mean
it's
I
fine. I didn't mean to interrupt. Having fun? Hey, having fun?
Are you two playing nice?
I'm always nice. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine.
Don't get smug. There will be no living with you.
I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
Yes. You're on.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
I can relate to this because when I was younger, my brother and I would play chess, and he won me every single time because he was so good. And then I started to practice myself, and I finally won him once. And that was amazing. So I can relate to Cullen with this. Tell me about your family.
You have siblings?
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
Cheat, let him win. I'm going to play fair.
All right, let's see what you've got.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
We should do this more often. There's no need for formality. Me too. We're focused. There's no need for formality.
We've been through enough to drop the formalities and simply talk.
I suppose we have.
Yes, and he needs to chill. As well as Josephine.
Well played.
And that's it. I think that he let me win. Okay, read. Oh, that is a letter from his sister. Anything new? Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
There are fewer arguments between our Templar and Mage recruits than when we started. I've seen them trading stories, building one another up for the fight to come. I pray this won't be lost when their common enemy is gone.
Okay, anything else?
Anything I should know?
Not at present.
Okay, that's all.
All for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Alright, who else we need to speak to? I guess that Blackwall. Okay, let me a second because my doggy is here. He's requesting my attention, but I just cannot give it to him. Okay, let's see. Blackwall. I'm going to speak with him. Blackwall, man, how are you doing?
Someone I knew once described adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. I'm told her wardens never wavered. They went to their deaths willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
We stopped it. Claret's pride is to blame. That's why we fight him. We stopped it.
We stopped him. We saved most of the wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
That happens so much. I can relate. Then remember the intention. We can still try, right? Nothing is perfect. Then remember the intention, yes.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Alright, I think I'm going to change my mount. Okay, so the one that I had was the Pride of Arlathan. I think I want Wild Heart now. And she's pink and purple! Ah! Well, he, I do not really know. Blackwall.
At your service.
Investigate. Know much about Corypheus?
How much do you know about Corypheus?
Not much. I always thought the stories of magisters corrupting the Golden City were just that. Stories. I didn't expect them to be true, and I certainly didn't expect to find one of them still alive.
Why didn't you know?
Don't the Grey Wardens know everything about Darkspawn?
You don't have to know how a Darkspawn came to be in order to kill it with soldiers, not historians. And the world would be better off if people focused on defeating evil rather than explaining how it came to be.
It seems like he's got a wall speaking to him about this. I'm pretty sure that the Wardens really have history and keep records about the enemies, because in the first game you know that they have rituals about becoming a warden, and they definitely have knowledge about history and different history locations. So I think that is not everything about that. It's odd that Corypheus lives.
Corypheus stopped being human a long time ago. Darkspawn don't have human lifespans, do they?
No, I suppose they don't. They're unnatural and sustained by evil. It's been thousands of years. You'd think the Wardens would have managed to kill the first Darkspawn by now.
Are there more like Corypheus?
Do you know if there are more Darkspawn like Corypheus?
I don't know. I'm not sure any Warden knows.
Okay, enough.
Let's discuss something else.
And tell me about the wardens.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
How do you kill an archdemon?
How do the Wardens deal with archdemons?
Short answer. Stick it with swords until it stops moving.
I suppose you know. It can't be that simple. Yeah, it can't be that simple.
Wardens are in all the stories. If it was that easy, anyone could do it.
No, it really is that simple. Just because the archdemon is magic doesn't mean it can't be killed with swords. It just has to be a Grey Warden sword. Look, it's not the killing blow that's the problem. It's getting the dragon to the point where it's vulnerable, where it actually can be killed. There's no short answer for that, I'm afraid.
Tell me about the calling.
Have you been hearing the calling too?
I know what Corypheus is. He has no sway over me.
We can speak later.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, I think that I'm going to speak with Cassandra, last one, and we're going to take a little bit of action. And we're going to do Barrack's quest, for example. I just would like to see all new cutscenes.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Love poetry, I assume? Is everything okay? You're competing with Barrack. Yes, everything okay?
Are you alright? You seem very intent.
I am. This needs to be done before I forget. As if written by a dim-witted child.
I think she's too hard on herself.
Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. It must be recorded.
That could be used against us. I don't care about historians, just be careful. That's a good idea.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. I saw her there, heard her voice, yet I cannot claim with certainty it was really her. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
You think it's possible?
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
A ghost. A remnant of her hopes and memories. Her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die. A spirit could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
Maybe it doesn't matter. It was a spirit, nothing more. I believe it was her. I do not know either. My theory is that, in a way, this spirit that we encounter had some part of her. I really do believe that. It had her essence, maybe, or her memories, something about her. This spirit had. So... maybe it doesn't matter. I think that it matters. If this is important to you. Yeah, I believe it was her.
I believe it was the divine. She helped us one last time.
I hope that's true. I want to believe it. When I realized we were physically in the Fade, I was terrified, almost beyond reason. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
Okay. Anything new to speak with her?
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor.
Oh,
Eliana
what?
is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue.
Oh.
No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Of course. Yeah, we've got a lot to do, but we cannot ignore this.
We can certainly look into it.
Yes.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be
Okay.
pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
About the tranquil cure.
I
What
want
is
to talk to you
this?
about the cure for tranquility.
It's not a cure. Not truly. Mages who were once tranquil lose all control over their emotions. They become irrational, unable to focus. Perhaps that state eventually passes and they can be helped, but it will take time to investigate.
But you will investigate. They deserve a chance. They'll be dangerous. They deserve a chance.
There are so many tranquil. They deserve
Yes.
a chance to heal.
I
I would
agree.
not want news of a cure to spread until we know for certain we can help these people.
Yes, that
Once
is
we
true.
have that, however, then I will spread the word myself.
Okay, so you're a romantic?
So, that book you were reading?
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart.
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses. It is passion. It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal. What is not to like about that?
Yeah, I agree with her. I like that you like that. Nothing at all. It's just unexpected. Nothing at all.
Oh, I quite agree with you.
Yeah.
And why are you laughing at me?
I wasn't.
I will never hear the end of this, will I? Inquisitor.
I'd like your
Do you have any
advice.
advice for me?
Now that the Grey Warden threat is dealt with, we must investigate the assassination plot. One can only hope it's not too late. More chaos in Olay only helps Corypheus.
Okay, anything
Do you have
else?
any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to
No.
leave. He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us.
I trust
Spirits are not
Cole.
creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
I will, but we're not going to just get rid of him.
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the treasury carefully, with that Sarah present.
You think she's here to rob us?
She distrusts so
Possibly
much her
not, but I would
companions.
hardly put it past her.
Do you
Okay,
have any
anything
advice
else?
for me?
It's good that you recruited Enchanter Vivian into the Inquisition. She is ambitious, but has always shown sense in her dealings with the Chantry. My advice would be to watch her, but heed her when she speaks. That one wastes no words.
True.
Do you have any advice for me?
Nothing I can think of.
Okay, that's it.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Okay, we're going to do Barrick's quest. Well, shit. Yeah, we need to go to Valamar, and that was this dwarven outpost in the hinterlands, if I do not remember it wrong. Yes, right there. And what is this? Unfinished business. Oh, now that I think, I haven't explored all this place of the hinterlands. Well, it's completely fine. So, Derek, Sandra, and which mage? Dorian. I think I'm going to bring Dorian with me. Okay, the good thing about going to this place is that I can collect a lot of blood lotus, and I need it because I'm going to create a garden in Haven, and for that I need blood lotus 30. I only have got 23, so I definitely need to collect a lot of blood lotus. Okay, it was definitely over here and maybe this way? Yes, this way. Alfred! I need Alfred as well! A better courtyard. Yes, yes, yes. We will do that as well. Okay, blood lotus. Come on. I need to collect. And that's it. 30! Okay, I've got everything. Now the only thing that I need to collect is elf root. And the good thing about improving Haven's garden is that I can plant flowers over there. So I can also do a harvest in that garden. Alright, let's go to Valamar. Oh, I need to level up my companions. I just saw that they've got this arrow to level up. Okay.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Okay, why should they be protected?
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
Okay, you know what red lyrium does?
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric told me plenty about what it did to him. And his brother.
How did you find this place?
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of deep roads entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the deep roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
Hope you know how to fight. Yeah.
If you're coming with us, I hope you can handle a fight.
No, I thought I'd cower helplessly while you do all the work.
Jesus.
She's sassy.
Decent.
You want me to admit you're better than me? In front of the Inquisitor?
Let's not waste any more time, shall we?
Okay. Open the locked door. Let's see. Where is this? Okay. I remember this place. Shoo. Okay, so the carters over here, they're not going to make things easy. Alright. Oh, I missed. Ah, missed the rogue! And more over here, I guess. Yeah. Hey, Blizzard! Oh, haven't I missed anything to loot over here? Oh no, it was just here outside. Nice. Yeah, let's continue.
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys. Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
That is true. Varric is a dwarf, but he doesn't like the underground at all. And darkspawn. There's darkspawn here, yeah. Okay. Up! Okay, it's... Oh, it's down here, the place we need to go. Alright. Shortcut. Over here.
Worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the red lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
They too had a story. Okay, level up. Barrick, he's got 2 points, so... I'm going to give him this, Elemental Mines, and this passive one. So... I'm going to set that over there, and now Cassandra, 2 points as well. This one and this passive. Yeah. And Dorian, he only has got 1 point, so... Maybe this one, because he's going to do 20% more of damage. And willpower. More willpower. Save! Bestie! Hello! Welcome here! Thank you so much for coming. How are you doing?
I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
You built doors here?
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave.
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Eric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
That was handy. You were waiting to do that. That was handy.
I guess it's a good thing you came along then.
I get that a lot. After you?
Okay. More Carda enemies. Blizzard.
How is what's-his-name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
Okay, let me read. I saw Thedas speaking about Horizon and now I want to play! I've been thinking about playing the second game again for a long time actually. And you need to play the expansion. Definitely! Now I can play the second DLC. Well, it was a DLC or an expansion. Burning Shores. I'm not really sure. But yeah, now I can finally play Burning Shores because from everything of Horizon Zero Dawn, I haven't played the second DLC. Well, the DLC of the second game, because at that time I didn't have a PS5. And they only released the DLC for PS5. Thing that I did not really like at all. And I do not really know who takes these decisions for video games. But I felt that that was pushing people to buy a PS5 when they cannot really do it. Or I do not really know. But I really got annoyed for not being able to play the DLC. Sorry, not sorry. That was a really good influence, Thena. That was really good. But yeah, Bestie, if you have been thinking about playing for the longest time, why not try it? Right now you're playing Mass Effect 2. Do you think you can play the two games at the same time? I think that you could, so why not? Why not start both of them? And I'm really excited because my friend here, she has inspired me to also play Mass Effect. So when I finish Dragon Age, I'm going to play for the first time all the saga of Mass Effect, and I really want to. Okay. Oh, you're going to give me a second. I think they're calling my door. One second, please. Okay, I'm back. They were not calling. It's just sometimes when I see that my dog gets nervous and goes to the door, that means that they're calling to the door, and I'm waiting for a package, so I need to be alert. So yeah, did they release the DLC for all consoles or still on PS5? PS5 only, unfortunately. Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to release the DLC for PS4. I really think that they're not going to do it. They haven't done that for the longest time, so why would they do that right now? But yeah, that was really messed up because I remember I finished the game. I did not play Forbidden West at the moment that it was released. I had to wait a few months, and then by the moment I finished the game, the DLC was released, and I just couldn't play it because I didn't have a PS5. And I remember that the PS5 was also out of stock all the freaking time. Seriously, you cannot really order one. You had to be so attentive or every single website if you wanted to buy one, and I couldn't get my hands on one, so it was really frustrating, and it really annoyed me. So yeah, I really wonder for which reason they're not going to release a DLC for PS4 when when they have released the game for PS4, but only the DLC is for PS5. I do not really understand. Maybe there's some marketing decision behind there or something that I do not really understand, but it was really freaking annoying. So yeah, one day I will play again Forbidden West from the beginning, and I will play the DLC right when I finish it. Plus, I know, well, I do not really know what happens in the DLC, but I know that you can have a really lovely moment with someone, so I want to do that. I'm all about romantic stories, you know, so that's the only thing that I will say about that. Okay, let's go. Oh my goodness, that one is strong. Heart Enforcer. Yeah, Neriel, you said, Neriel, it's not the time to loot! Take a potion, darling. Okay, that one is gone. Gone! Tell the Spellbinder. Come on. Ah! Do not go away! Phew. Done.
You know, this is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
DLC have really good outfits! Yes! Yes, I know. How was this new people that you meet in Forbidden West? The people who come from the Pacific Ocean? What was the name of the tribe? I do not really remember. But I saw that their outfits were so pretty. So pretty. And yeah, I love the Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West outfits. The armors that you can wear, I love them so much. The design of each one of them. It's clearly amazing. Gonna play Mass Effect, darling. I'll come later. Okay, thank you so much for coming, bestie. And have fun with Mass Effect. Please tell me how the game goes for you and your romance of choice. Okay, let's keep looting, and this is the end of it seems. Okay, loot. Can I loot this, please? Muriel? Loot. Oh, wait a second. Before I take that, I'm going to loot this. Now the key. Yeah.
be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
Oh no. Beric, you were the leak. I had your key. You were the leak. Yeah, she was the leak. The thing is that I'm not going to be the one who says this. It seems that Beric has got the voice on this situation. So I'm going to trust him to be the one who speaks.
You want to say something, Varric?
Andraste's ass, Bianca. You're the leak?
When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to help your brother, don't you? I just wanted to figure it out.
Did you? You're not saying everything. That was a stupid. Yeah, I think that she's not saying everything.
How did you go from studying red lyrium to giving the location to Corypheus?
Exactly.
I found out that red lyrium... it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Yeah?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit. I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
I did not remember that. The blight is in red lyrium. Holy shit, this means a lot. Varric, you know this person.
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't...
Oh yes! From the DLC! Yes, I remember now. Why did you come with us?
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
It isn't really your fault you put this on us. Okay, I think I need to pause right now. 1 second, please. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry that I had to leave this. It's just that the door, they were calling at the door. And... okay. I'm going to read this again. Barak told me that people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right. So yeah, she was the leak after all. I remember. It isn't your fault. You put this on us. You've done a lot of damage. I'm not really sure about this first option, so yeah, I'm going to choose that you put this on us.
You told Varric you had a lead, so we'd straighten out your mistake.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
I didn't like that she said that to Barak. Red Capybara, hello, welcome here. How are you doing? It's going really good. Thank you for asking. I'm playing one of my favorite games of all time, Dragon Age Inquisition, because I'm really excited that the next game is going to be released in a few months. So yeah, what about you? How's everything? Barak's right. She's right. Just let it go. Get a room, you two. They need to relax. But I think it doesn't go with my character to say this, though it's hilarious. Barak's right.
The red lyrium is out. Closing this entrance won't undo that.
We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Oh. Now we know why we cannot romance him.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
I believe that you would do that, but I'm going to protect Barak with all my life. Okay, journal. Oh, I need to speak with Barak again. Okay, quest map. Can I... oh, I cannot fast travel from here. It's okay. When we can go. Love Inquisition! Oh, you love it too! Ah, so happy about that. Oh, good, here too. Thanks for asking. Yes, when they do release it, I do not know. They only said that it's going to be released in autumn. Is the only thing that I know, and the only thing that they have told us. So that means that it can be released from October until November or even December. So I think it's going to take time. To be honest, I think it's going to be released around November, I would say. Late November. I think those are my guesses. But yeah, tell me about your play of Dragon Age, well, your own game in Dragon Age Inquisition. Which was your Inquisitor? Which type of character? Who your romance? I would love to know. Okay. I love this place with the trees. I just love it. It looks like a hidden area that is not accessible and also looks a little bit haunted. I like that. The hinterlands. Okay, now we can fast travel and go back to Haven. We need to speak with Barak and see if he's okay. Okay. Hinterlands. Skyhold. Yes, let's go here. Let's go back home. So with this, I guess that Barak's quest would be completed. There is another quest related to him, which is destroy the red lyrium stuff. But I think that I cannot really complete that until the third act of the game. Okay, I'm going to speak with Sarah. I'm going to speak with her, and I also need to speak with Iron Bull. So, first things first. Iron Ball.
Again.
There were two Cassandras?
Come on.
There are two
June doesn't like women fighting. Should have asked Cullen.
My game is bugged. Seriously. There were two Cassandras.
Good one.
Perhaps you can take over.
Okay.
Qunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
What is this
Can you
exercise?
explain why I'm supposed to hit you with this stick?
Probably, if I try. It'd involve a lot of Qunari words, though. Just hit me with the stick, alright? I need to get over this demon crap.
Hit him.
All right.
Greatly approves.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
You're sure about this? This helps you. That's right. This helps you.
So we're working out your fear with a stick.
Less talking, more hitting. Piece of feed, piece of crap! And who killed you? That's right, Iron fucking Bull! I needed that. Thanks, boss.
You're feeling alright? Feeling better? Not a problem. Are you feeling
Are you
alright?
sure you don't want to talk about it?
We just did.
Okay. It's okay, WB help. Double the help. That is truth in it. Oh my goodness, I'm someone that really likes bugs in games. Funny bugs, because the bugs that blocks you from continuing quests, they're not funny at all. I know that there were a lot of those in Cyberpunk, but funny bugs, I really like them. Okay, Iron Bolt.
Doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
Tell me about
Tell
Saharan.
me more about Sahara.
It was a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the Fog Warriors, the Talva Shoth, my people, and the Vince. You were lucky to go a day without blood. What do you want to know?
Tell me about Saharan
What is it like
natives.
for the natives of Sahara?
I remember one guy. He made these things. Fish wrapped in thin bread. Nice guy. Talk to him every morning. So, one time I'm asking about his bad back, and I see he's nervous, trying to tell me something with his eyes.
Ooh.
Next thing I know, his assistants draw knives and come at my team. The rebels had forced him to poison my food.
Ooh, what happened?
I'd seen how nervous he was, so I hadn't eaten anything. A couple of my guys weren't so lucky. We killed the rebels. I lost 2 men to the poison, another to knife wounds. My friend who made the fish wraps died with a knife in his throat. Close quarters fight. He was caught in the middle.
Oh,
That is what things are like for the natives of Sahara.
that is not nice at all. Tell me about the Fog Warriors.
Fog warriors like?
They were the worst of the rebels. They trained for stealth attacks. They made
Rogues,
this
basically.
fog. I never saw any mages, so I figured it was alchemy, not magic. They were almost invisible in it. I'd be on patrol in the market square. The fog would roll in, and before I knew it, half my squad dead without a sound.
You sound impressed.
It almost sounds like you admire them.
They didn't use poison. They didn't hurt civilians, and they were damn good fighters. You have to respect that. Plus, they hit the Vince as hard as they hit us. Hearing some terrified Magister scream, "My slaves! Where are my slaves?" in the fog always put a smile on my face.
Tell me of Talbasage.
Tell me about the Talvashoth.
When Qunari can't handle the fighting in Sahara or lose faith in the Q, they go rogue. They flee into the wilderness and turn into bandits, attacking everyone. They're vicious, savage. You look at them and you can see why my people needed the Qum to stay civilized.
Then aren't you Talbasage?
Isn't that what you did, though?
Hey, when I burned out, I didn't go rogue.
I reported in and went where the Ben Hasrath sent me. I'm doing
Oh,
my job,
he's
serving the
pissed
king out
about
here.
that.
I'm not some bandit. I am nothing like them.
Okay, Bull, sorry. Do not get nervous, please. Tell me about Tevinter.
Tell me about the Tevinter people you fought.
The Vin sent forces to Saharan every autumn. Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
What's so bad about Tevinter?
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies. It's their spies. They bloodied Saharan year-round, killing loyalists, supporting rebels. Alam had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year. Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
He's so right about that.
Nice talking with you both.
Okay, Red Capybara. Let me read your message. To Cassandra sound even more fun for everyone. Okay, I only watched my girlfriend play. She really loved every bit of it. Yes, because this game is amazing. She wanted Solas for romance, but it started too late, so she has to go for Cassandra. And she picked up an elf as a character. Well, to Cassandra. Okay, so that's so nice. That's so nice. And are you going to play it someday? Because seriously, I know that this game is really, really long. It's a long RPG, but to be honest, it's completely worth it. The story is amazing, the character is amazing, the music is amazing too. So if watching your girlfriend, you liked the game, how it looks like, and how you can play at it, why not consider playing it? Yeah, have it on Steam. Waiting for me. That is so good. I really want to as soon as I can. Yeah, Red Capybara. And also, I got to tell you that right now, I think it's the perfect time to play this game because it's a way to new people play the game for the first time. So, I mean, for new people, it's a perfect time because they can get to know the game, the world, the characters, everything that is going on. So then they can play the next game that is going to be released. And for older players like me or your girlfriend, is the perfect time because we can remember again what happened here, and we can get ready for the next game. So yes, completely worth it. Okay, Sutherland, who are you?
Inquisitor, I joined. Sutherland, your worship. I saw some bandits, so I came to warn people. I'll let your warriors know and then stay out of the way.
Okay. New operation available. Alright. Now we're going to speak with Sarah. How are you? I love her room.
About Adamant and what happened in the Fade.
Oh yeah, she was so scared. Oh. She tried to hit me? What's her problem? What did I do to earn that? A nice swing. Why? Yeah, this was the first time that I brought Sarah with me in the game. In my previous playthroughs, I brought Beric and Cole, but I never brought Sarah with me. So, and she was really, really scared over there. So, hey, Mandrulia, hello. How are you doing? Okay, so, what did I do? I think I'm going to go for this one so we can chill, because this would be to give me importance, and I think that if she was hitting me, she's clearly hurt or worried or scared, so I'm going to concentrate on her.
A good shot.
Why are you angry?
Shut up and listen, yeah? Never again. You hear me? Everyone is pretending it made sense. Demons and visions and all of it. The Fade isn't real. And I saw nothing. Nothing. They were like little empty things. Like there's nothing in the dark. No point. Stupid, right? That shouldn't be scary, like it was. I'd have taken spiders. Like you. You're scared of spiders. All of them. Even little ones.
Okay, so in yesterday's quest, when we were in the Fade, I remember that we were fighting creatures, spiders mostly, and she told us, I remember that she told us yesterday that she didn't see anything, but there was clearly something attacking us. Okay, and I got to tell you, I think that this is because there's a fandom theory about Sarah, and I think it could actually make sense why she doesn't see anything, but I won't speak about it. If you're curious, go search for it, because I love Dragon Age theories to watch them. Actually, I'm someone that really likes to listen theories about video games that I really, really love. And I like to listen also lore videos explaining stuff. But yeah, there's a theory specifically for Sarah about her, and I think that it makes sense. Oh yeah, who are your favorite characters? Romance options. Oh, can you reveal it when you finish the game? Maybe I can reveal it, but oh, wait a second, there is an ad. I will finish speaking when their ad is over. Okay. Like you're scared of spiders, all of them, even little ones. All of them, yes, just giant horrible ones. Let's not talk about this. I'm not scared of them at all. You know what? I'm someone that doesn't dislike spiders. I pity spiders, actually. When I see one, I try to rescue it and throw it through the window because I do not like to kill bugs. The only bugs that I do not like at all are worms and cockroaches. Roaches, maybe? Those ones that are, well, I do not really know, but I do not really dislike spiders. Oh, wait a second, the ad is not here yet. Okay, I was mistaken what I saw over here. Okay, Red Capybara, then I'm going to tell you. The spiders are friends. Spiders are friends. They are. I think that they're not really evil creatures. Well, they're just animals, you know. But I just do not kill spiders. We have cockroaches that we have wings and can fly. Oh no, that is horrible. Oh, wait a second, because Doggo is here. I'm just going to give a treat to my doggo because he's clearly nervous. Okay, see that? I have phobia of centipedes. Oh, Hilmar, I know what you're speaking about. Are this yeah, I know this who had a lot of legs. I do not like them either. I think that the bugs that are worm, like kind of worm, that they look like worms, I do not like them at all. They're disgusting for me. I do not really like it. Oh, pet the doggo! Yes, I'm going to pet him when he comes back. The only thing that he was starting to lick me a lot. And I know that he does that when he's nervous. But yeah. It's just that before, I had a chewing toy for him in which I could put treats inside of the chewing toy. But because he lost one of his teeth, I cannot longer give him that chewing toy because it's going to damage his teeth. So now he gets nervous. He doesn't really have anything to chew. But well, I have come with an idea. Now I get a piece of cloth and I do some kind of knots, and inside of the knots I put treats, and that way he can be distracted and he doesn't really makes any damage to his teeth. So yeah. Okay, and Red Capybara, going back to your question, will I reveal it at the end of the game? I will. The thing is that it's a theory. It's not confirmed by the game. It's just a fan theory that someone came up with. So it's really interesting. I will try to remember. If not, please remember it to me when I'm playing one of the final DLCs, and I will speak about this. But it's a theory. It's not something that is 100% confirmed about this character. Okay, and romance options. Okay, I'm romancing Solas in this playthrough. I think that it was really fit to romance him before the next game. And that's the only thing that I will tell. But yeah, definitely. And my favorite characters. Cassandra. I like Cassandra. Barrick is one of my favorite characters since the second game. Oh shit, the ad is right here. Okay, I will just stop. Okay. I will continue when the ad finishes. That sometimes I see the messages here of the ad and I get a little bit confused. Because the messages have actually changed. Okay, let me see. All of them, yes, just trying horrible ones. Let's not talk about this. I think I'm going to choose this so she doesn't keep thinking about it.
How about we move on? I don't want to dwell on it.
Fair enough. It's stupid to think about anyway. Everybody going on about imaginary stuff when real people died. Probably. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious moustache there. An intrigue. A busted down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
What do you remember? That's called planning ahead. Yeah, what do you remember about the Blight?
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
People talked a lot about this one warden. There was a big fight and they died, or I don't know, maybe they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden.
That was me in the first
that was
game.
Ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than Blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the adamant ones. Need more like him.
She's so cute. Moo, hello! Welcome here. Good morning. How are you doing, lovely? Hello, hello. I hope you're having an amazing day today. Living and lurking while working. Okay, Moo, thank you so much for the lurk. It means a lot. By the way, how are you doing? How is your injury? I hope that you're so much better. Okay, and Red Capybara, going back to your question, my favorite characters. Barrick is one of my favorite characters since the second game. Is your companion in the second game, and I just love him so much. He's really charismatic. He's really charismatic. So he would be one of my favorite ones. And speaking about your companions in this game, Liliana would be another one. I love her a lot, and I have known her since the first game. She's adorable in the first game. Then Cassandra, it's another one that I really, really like. What else? Solas is another character that I love so much, and maybe when you get to know him better as I progress in the story, you can know more things about him. And I would like to know your opinions, because there are a lot of mixed up opinions about the fandom with him. So he's another one that I like. Colin is another one that I really, really like, and I actually romance him in my previous playthrough. Josephine, I think that Josephine is adorable. So yeah, Josephine is also one of my favorites. And then Dorian as well. He's really charming. He's a really interesting character. And I was speaking about him before, that I think that he's a really strong-minded and really, really wise and clever and a really intelligent man. I think that he really is, and is one of those characters that you can really notice how he is by the way that he speaks, about what he speaks and how he acts and what he does. What he does, I mean. Sorry about that wrong grammatic thing I was speaking, but yes. The game doesn't explicitly tell you who is Dorian or how is Dorian. You need to find out, and I really like that. that you discover how their companions are. But also, I got to tell you that I think that the characters are so different between them, and they have different backstories, and you can have different opinions, and that is something that I really, really like. I would say that it's a little bit similar, like it happened to Baldur's Gate, that there were some people that really like some characters and other characters didn't really like them. And I feel that this same happens in these games, and I find that really fascinating because that means that the companions and the characters are really well written and are really alive, you know? So yeah, I would say that those are my favorites. Well, and Sarah, I think that Sarah is also adorable. But I know that the fandom doesn't really like her. And she receives, well, I do not know if hate, but she's not really loved in the fandom. And I think that because she's not really understood, and the way that she speaks, it doesn't make sense. Well, it does make sense, but you have to pay attention about what she's speaking about. So yeah, that would be my answer. Remember, Tats, opinions are opinions. Rhiannon opinions are facts. Oh, my Julia, that is so kind. But well, people, we can all have a different opinion, and that is completely right. We all experience the game in a different way, and we do not have to agree with each other, and that is completely fine, you know? So, yeah, that is what I would say about the characters here. Okay, I'm just going to save. Yeah, for sure. Okay, Sarah.
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too.
Yes.
Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
Who is paying us?
Who's putting up the reward for this?
Don't know. Sometimes it's pass the hat. Sometimes it's I lifted this from Master's vault. Doesn't matter, does it? Job done. Time to get what we're owed.
Not yet.
I'm not ready to go just yet.
Your choice, yeah? Only so long it'll stay hidden.
Okay, I have refused to do this. Okay, we've got space in our inventory. We can go.
Still waiting to go get that reward for marching through.
Let's go now.
I'm ready if you are.
Come on.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
Okay, she's coming with us, and I think I'm going to bring Iron Bull as well. And maybe Dorian. Yeah, Dorian. No, or maybe Varric. I think Varric. Because I'm already a mage. So yeah, why not? I'm going to bring 2 rogues with me. Oh, and this is in Crestwood. I didn't remember that this happened in Crestwood. Okay.
Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Come down, I can help. Of course it's gone wrong. Yeah, of course it's gone wrong.
Right, things have gone sour, as they do.
No, it has to go right or he'll kill me for the marching. It wasn't my fault.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vashel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
Oh, wow. Okay. We're fighting, of course.
I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's Let's all sheathe our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Okay,
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
Hey, who are you? Noble.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pelharmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me, but we both need people.
That's my ally you attacked. You started this. What do you want? Yeah, I think that he started this.
This ambush was your doing. Or am I remembering that wrong?
Granted, it wasn't a direct attack, but the first move was hers, and apparently yours. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red jennies. Despite your foreign nature, as Inquisitor, you are a social peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Do not include me on this.
Quite. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
Just kill him, Sarah. No, I do not trust this guy. What do you expect in return? What was going on in Vershiel? Yeah, what was going on in Vershiel?
To something in Vershiel, Harmond. What was it?
If you mean bettering my wealth and position, I'm always seeking that.
By getting people hurt?
Lady Shell Morveau and I were jockeying for the land south of Vershiel. To claim land, you must populate it. My people encouraged hers to leave. Her people answered in kind, etc. Really, it was all terribly standard displacement until your troops seemed to change the balance. Well played.
Stop talking to him. Really? Just
Yeah, he's being so annoying.
Partnership gets me.
Oh no!
I need the territory.
What are you doing? He's half the mess in Vershiel.
I didn't want to choose this!
Consider your lands and title requisitioned. You opened the bargaining. Think of your immediate options.
Surprising. Disappointing, but also welcome over the alternative.
I have mistaken.
Won't be hearing from
Oh, she approves?
Be sure to return the favor.
Okay, I was about to ask him a last question. I just got the wrong button. But I guess that it went right, so... Okay. Sarah approves. And this noble is no longer to do whatever he wants to in this territory. So that is a good thing. Okay, Sarah.
How was that Harmond mess, hey? I should be angry you let him live. But his kind really hate a leash. I mean, he deserved worse for turning it all bad. But we made out just fine. Good one, you.
This was your fault too. No more mistakes, understand? Unpredictable, but worth it. Yeah, it was completely unpredictable.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
She greatly approves.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
It's simple and like you. It's business. I need allies. I want us to be friends. I want us to be friends.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. But all right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Okay. Oh, what is going on with her? Sarah. Oh, a new
You
cutscene.
have a problem. That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Corypheus can push them.
Corypheus?
Pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You win or not?
I want them at their best. Should the Inquisitor do this? How will that help? I want them at their
You have
best.
an odd idea of preparation. I need to keep them at their best.
What's best then, Mopey? Constantly ready for death to fall from the gaping hole up there. I know people. Pissed off and fired up is better than dreary bleary. Come on.
No, grow up. Time with you sounds like fun. Yes, I'm in. Okay, yeah, we're going to make pranks.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
Yeah, why not?
I knew you were different. Let's go.
Okay, to Colin.
Right, general uptight is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with and give your soldiers a laugh.
Okay,
What, the
this?
desk? Oh yes, center of the empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
I won't diminish my general. Great, so what do we do?
Alright, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip of something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that I'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
Yeah, I understand what she means. Okay, which is the next one? I remember that in my previous playthrough I did not do the pranks, but I feel like doing them right now.
Little lady prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much.
Okay. The door?
What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot.
Alright, what do we do?
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
A bucket! So it falls in the head of whatever is going to enter.
Yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
The next one is going to be Liliana, right? Yeah, Liliana. Okay, what now, Sarah? Anything? Okay, this chest.
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe... feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't park. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Run!
Go!
I think that the people will chill after doing this. It's necessary
That
to
was
relax.
fun. An Inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the Herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
I should appear respectable. Everything to keep us inspired. Everything to keep us inspired.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Coryphanus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor.
You!
Oh, Frank. You did it!
Sorry, Josephine. But we need to chill. Okay. She's your favorite Thedas, Sarah? I think that she's a really not understood character. And I think that she's one of the best ones. And she's really intriguing because we barely know anything about her. And there is where the theories come from. Cole, anything new about you? Yes!
No.
But you like demons.
I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings.
It isn't abuse if I ask.
Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
What's wrong? Yeah, what is
Why
going
would you
on?
want Solas to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solas won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. will. Like the Warden Mages, and then... I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
Investigate. That's true for everyone. What if binding changes you?
Isn't it extreme for Solas to bind you? What if that takes away the part of you that makes you, you?
Helping makes me who I am. I help the hurting. That is what I do. All I do. Am. Me.
And if binding you erases your mind? Your consciousness?
You wouldn't make me hurt innocent people. I don't want to hurt innocent people again.
We'll protect you. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something
There
out.
has to be some middle ground between do nothing and bind Cole with blood magic.
Yeah, I agree.
Indeed. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Good. They will not take me.
Of course not, Cole. Okay, so this is a operation. For me, it goes Morrigan, Sarah, Alistair, everyone else across all Dragon Age games. Morrigan, I think that she's one of the best characters of the entire game. Seriously. The first one, I got to tell you that Dragon Age Origins, I know that it's a really old game, but it was so well written. I loved it so much. The characters are really complex. Morrigan's story is amazing. Alistair's story is also amazing. So I agree with you so much, Thedas. It's a really, really good game and really good characters. And well, I won't say anything more about Morrigan, but if you know, you know. Never heard of any of those. Those are from the first game, Manjulia, those characters, and they are really, really loved in the fandom, because what I am telling you is that the first game of Dragon Age Origins, it was a really good game, and I really tell you that even it's a really old game, and when you play it, you can notice that it's really, yeah, it's a little bit. It's old. You can notice that it's old, and maybe some of the controls can get a little bit boring, but the story, it's amazing. The characters are amazing, and I would like to speak more about them, but I do not want to say any spoilers if any of you are curious about playing it, but
I told them the offer
it's they're really good. They're really good. But I agree with you, Thedas. I think that Morrigan is also on my top of favorite characters of all the entire saga. Elaine Bemal.
Elaine Bemal.
Hi.
Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary.
Okay.
My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause. I look forward to assisting him.
Welcome aboard. He thought highly of me. Yeah, welcome aboard.
I look forward to working with you.
And are you? I wasn't sure what to think of you people, but recent events have put those doubts to bed. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Okay. Oh, I need to speak with Barrick. I did not remember that I need to speak with him. Okay, I think that there's nothing left here, is it? Oh, there is a thing right there. Plant a new seed! Common. Elf fruit. Yeah. I need elf fruit. And rare. Maybe. I do not really know. Dawn Lotus, maybe? Okay, Barrick, let's finish your quest. It has taken me the longest time to get and talk with you. Hi. How are you doing?
Have answers, but shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the Tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
Nobody is. Talk your way out of it. Yeah, nobody is.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
No, the point is, I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
No, you wouldn't. Nothing's stopping you. No, I believe that he wouldn't. I think that, in a way, Barrick also has got the imposter syndrome. I think.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
Okay. Thunder, hello! Thank you so much for the lurk, man! How are you doing? Okay, I'm just going to save. And journal. I need to decide which one I'm going to do now. Unfinished business. No. I need to do this one. Okay. I actually going to do Crestwood quest. I need to conquer a keep that has got enemies, and yeah, this one it was a really interesting quest. So I'm going to go and do that one. And also, before I end the stream, I would like to go to... Oh, I do not see it here. But I would like to go and... this place, the Emerald Graves. We have to go over there. But first of all, I'm going to clean a little bit my inventory. And I'm also going to change the decoration of the keep. I know that we can do that. Okay. Just give me 1 second, please. Okay. Storage, no, inventory first. Weapons. Song of Marshes. Oh my, this one is so good. Maybe I need to give it to Cassandra, but she's level 15 yet. So, not for her. Oh, but this could be for Iron Bull. Well, actually not. Actually not. I think that Verdict is better. Now, about the bows, nothing interesting, and this is a Templar shield. Okay. Armor. Let me see. Level 15. I'm going to give this one to Cassandra instead of the Inquisition Scout hat. And Iron Bull, he's got a good BTAR right now. Yeah, okay. This is about mages, and this... Okay. Storage. So I'm going to deposit... It's loading. Okay, I'm going to deposit those. I'm going to deposit this, for example. And that's it. All of this and this. Oh, wait a second. The Amulet of Power. This is for one of my companions. For Cole. Okay, I'm going to take that for Cole. Buy, sell. And we're going to sell the weapons that we have acquired. So all of this, this, and this. And maybe a couple of these things. Yeah, like so. Okay, inventory. Coal. I'm going to give you the Amulet of Power, so I take the... okay, we have given to him. Nice. That is to level up the attributes of your companions. Okay, Skygull, hold, customization. We're going to change the decoration. It's got the basic one. So we've got Ferelden, Orlais, Andrastian, Free Marches, Sevinter, Abar, Husback Facing, and Parvolen. I actually liked the Orlesian one, so I'm going to leave that one there. And I do not really know. Yeah, I think I'm going to change the Orlesian throne. And windows, I like the Dalish ones. Heraldry. I think I'm going to change to the Circle of Magi instead of the Inquisition. Yeah, we're going to do this. Okay, let's see how it is, the new decoration. Let's see. The thing is that I really like the sculptures that they are here. Yeah, with the lions and the wings. And this one over here. Oh, and their Elysian throne. It's kinda really Baroque, I would say, the style. Baroque? I do not know if you say like that in English. Okay, this is good. I like it. Journal. Let's see. We're going to Crestwood. So, quest map. Over here. For this quest, we need to take this keep. And we're going to start from here. The village of Crestwood. And we're going to change... Oh, Sarah! She has changed her tarot card! Because of the pranks, maybe? I like it. Okay, Iron Bull. I think I'm going to bring Vivienne with me. It's been a long time since I brought her with me. And Sarah, yeah. Let's go together.